Welcome grade 4. We will have today lesson 4. Comparing two decimal number and ordering a set of decimal number. Before we begin this lesson, we must know some notes. The first one is any mixed number is included between two whole numbers. What does it mean? The example will explain this. Example 6.82 is included between 6 and 7. The second is there is an infinite number of decimal between any two numbers. Example, there are many numbers that lie between 12 and 13. To know the numbers between 12 and 13, we adding point to the right number and write any numbers after the point, such as 12.1, 12.2, 12.3, 12.4, and 12.40, and so on. The third one is if we put zeros to the right of a decimal, its value doesn't change. So if we put zeros to the right of a decimal, its value doesn't change. What does it mean? The example will explain this. Example 0.25 equals 0.250 equals 0.2500. If we put 0 the right of the decimal number, its value doesn't change. Now we know this decimal number is equals to the value. Comparing two decimal number. When we comparing decimal number, we must for step. For example, to compare 2.135 and 2.137, we must have 4 steps. The first one, comparing the whole number. Example 2.135 and 2.137. The whole number is 2. The whole number is the same number. So step number 2, compare the tenses. Example 2.135 and 2.137. The tenses is 1. 1 is the same number, so the tenses is the same number. Step number 3, compare the hundreds. Example 2.135 and 2.137. The hundreds is 3. 3 is the same number, so the hundreds is the same number. Step number 4, compare the thousands. Example 2.135, 2.137. The thousands 5 and 7. 5 and 7 is different number, so the thousands is the different number because 5 is less than 7. So the answer is 2.135 less than 2.137. Ordering a set of decimal number. To order the decimal number, we make some points. For example, arrange the following number in a descending order: 0.402, 0.42, 0.375, 1.2, and 0.85. To explain this point, the first point: compare the whole number. طيب، وفي المثال بتاعنا دوت انا ما عنديش غير نمبر بس هو اللي فيه whole number، اللي هو 1 and 0.2. طيب 1.2 هو greatest number، هيكون عندي هنا هو greatest number. the second point: count the digits after the point and adding 0 when they aren't equal. So we write the first number as the same and adding 0 to the second number, and down the third number, down the fourth number, and adding 0 to the 0.85. The third point: compare the tenses. When the tenses are the same, move to the hundreds. So the answer or the ordered is 1.2, 0.85, 0.42, and 0.375. Now we are finished. Goodbye.